This is Cassandra from Shelf Life here, and today we are going to trim up a piece of artwork to fit in a ready-made frame. Last time we did a video about how to change the blade in a utility knife, and today we're going to be using that utility knife to complete this job. The first thing that we need to do is make sure that we have a clean work surface, so I'm going to take this brush and brush off my cutting mat. We use this table for a lot of purposes at Shelf Life. So we want to make sure that we have a clean slate. I will vacuum all that off the floor later. I've changed the blade, so we have a nice sharp blade. And now I'm going to take some measurements. I'm using a cork-backed ruler, steel, flexible, 18-inch. This is a very versatile ruler. This artwork, by the way, is by Thomas Boatwright of Boatwright Arts, and you can find a link to his work in the comments. Okay, so I've gotten my ruler out. I've taken a couple measurements here. This is actually more like 10 7/8 by 13 7/8. Our piece here is 11 1/4, or 11 1/8, I'm sorry, by 13 7/8. So we just need to get rid of 1/4 of an inch off the sides. I'm going to split that into two 1/8 inch cuts off of either end so that we keep it symmetrical. So I love these mats because they have all the marks that I need. I'm going to line up this straight edge and the bottom straight edge so that I can make sure I'm keeping square, and line my ruler up with the 1/8 inch mark and just make sure that I'm keeping a consistent width up the side of the piece. Carefully holding the ruler down in two places, making sure that my fingers are well out of the way of the blade. So this is on illustration board. I'm going to make a couple of shallow cuts versus making one really deep cut. When you're cutting through something really heavy, it's more easy to slip with the blade when you are trying to press down using a lot of force. We're just going to let the sharpness of the blade take care of it over a couple cuts. So then I'm flipping the piece over, lining it up against these edge guidelines, and I'm going to line it up again using the 1/8 mark on the bottom and making sure that this area is the same width all the way up. Then I'm going to take my knife, doing a couple shallow cuts, and there we have our two 1/8 inch pieces cut off the sides. We should be able to pop this piece right down into the frame. Take our piece of glass, and snap it in place. And snap it in place. All right, and there we have it, a piece that fits perfectly in its ready-made frame. And this is Cassandra from Shelf Life Art and Supply Company. Thank you for joining us.